Alrighty, welcome back. It's been a little over a month,
It has.
and you probably read a lot.
I have.
That's what he does.
I've got so many series going, I'm having a hard time keeping up all of a sudden.
Keeping up
Well,
or keeping track?
coming into new books while I'm finishing off series that I liked.
Okay.
Our next book is Shattered Dreams by Shawn Wilson. It's a LitRPG fantasy book. The series name is Ultimate Level 1. This story is about Max. He's an 18-year-old boy. He wants to be a baker. He's got a girlfriend who is the daughter of a baker. He has been working with her in their bakery for a while. They're going to get married as soon as he gets his baking skill. When a person is about 18 years old, the queens send people to every village with a gem. Every person that's near 18 comes in and puts their hands on the gem, and it flashes through all different colors and tells them what their skill is and gives it to them. And that's how they get a skill. Most people only have one. Some people have two. And they're in seventh heaven if they got two skills. They're the top cream of the crop. And he gets the baking skill he wants, but he also gets what is called a black skill. Consumption. And immediately all of the queen's people knock him out, throw him into a cart, lock it up, tie him up, lock the cart up, and go on with the ceremony for the rest of the town. It's horrible news. His family is going to be shunned. What they told the crowd was he was unskilled. Not that he had this black skill. So he's in this cart trying to figure out what happened to my life. His best friend and his sister sneak out and get him a pack full of supplies and break him out of the cart and help him out of the village and heading for the forest. And he's off on his own to the forest. Now, the forest is a dangerous place. It's full of goblins and other wild beasts. He makes himself a spear, and he kills a snake and a couple other little things. And then when he gets into the forest, he sits down and makes a campfire, but then he decides, this may not be the best place to sit in this forest. And so he climbs the tree that's nearby, great big old oak tree. Sure enough, during the middle of the night, he's awakened by two goblins that are down sniffing around his camp. One of the goblins sniffs his trail out and starts back trailing. And so he drops down on the other one and kills it. The other one comes running back and he's able to kill it, but he gets injured in the process. But when he kills these goblins, all of a sudden, the blue screen comes up and tells him you have stolen 39 hit points from the goblin. You've also stolen 1 point of strength from the goblin. And so he sits down and reads about this skill, and it turns out that he cannot earn hit points by killing things like everyone else. The only way he can get hit points or different attributes or skills is if he kills someone that has a higher level in that attribute or a skill that he doesn't have. Then he has a chance of acquiring attributes or skills, or if he's lost health, he can get health. If he's lost stamina, he can get their stamina. And that's how he can level up, is by killing things that are stronger than him. The kingdom does not want anyone out there with any black skills. There are red skills and clear skills and black skills and normal skills. And the black skills are forbidden for a good reason, which you'll find out in the book. The red skills are forbidden also unless you're nobility. And he's got a black skill, and they know he has a black skill, and they know he's run. And they're sending people after him. And so he's trying to get strong enough to be able to get into dungeons and fight, to get even stronger, to find people that will fight with him in dungeons so that he can take on greater, larger dungeons. He goes out and he finds people that will fight with him. And some of them work out really well, and some of them stab him in the back, and until he finally really finds a good team that he can work with. All the time while running from the agents of the Queen. And the pursuit gets hotter and hotter and hotter through the book. This was a very good book. I rated it 9. It was very good. If they had kept their vocabulary reasonable, it would have been a 10. It's not normal swear words. They use female elf body parts and male ogre and dwarf body parts as their swear words. And it gets so incessant, so much that it gets annoying and childish. And they also frequently use sexual innuendo as humor, which gets old too. The book was good. I got tired of all of that stuff.
So what did you rate those then?
I rated it profane, D, and mature, undescribed sexual activity, and high violence, violent instances of high intensity.
So even though they're not real swear words, it's still profane.
Well,
Well,
it doesn't shock me like some of them do, but it just gets childish, old, because it happens so frequently.
Okay.
Even the female elf is using the female elf body parts as slang, and it just gets a little bit old because of it.
Okay. All right. That was 6 books.
6 books.
Well, a number of 10s, a few that I think I would like to read. So hopefully you find something.
I enjoyed a lot of these. I think you'll enjoy them too. Try them out.
All right.